Hi guys, ingame here, and I'm here to bring you 5 guild making tips on Horizon server for FFXI 11. Whether you're low level, mid level, or high level, some of these tips will work just for you. Firstly, we have silver earrings in lower Juno. Make your way to the jewelry shop and pick up silver earrings for around 1,200 gil each. You can sell these on auction house for anywhere between 2 and 3k gil. That's nice passive income and they sell pretty fast. Perfect for those who have just reached Juno and are maybe struggling for, finding gil early on in the game. Next, we have another NPC to auction house tip. In the item shop in Upper Juno, you can buy a stack of carnations for about 720 gil, and then place them in auction house for anywhere between 1,200 and 1,800 gil. It's another really nice passive income for those who have just reached Juno and maybe struggling for a little bit. Carnations are really good because they are used for quivering arrows and bolts, which means woodworkers use a lot of them, and again, just like silver earrings, they sell really quickly. Next up is Ifrit's Cauldron. Now this is for the high level characters, usually level 75. Be a very good guild maker if you're lucky with drops. I'll show you the way to camp marked on maps, and I'll show you what entrances and exits to take to get there. Firstly, we're going to head to G5 on Zi'Tah jungle map to Ifrit's Cauldron. Once you enter Ifrit's Cauldron, you will start on map 4. You're going to need sneak and invis here to get to the next section, so you're going to run all the way, entrance K on map 4. Next, you're going to pop up on map 7 at the southern entrance at K, and you're going to run all the way around to entrance L on the west side of the map. Again, you're going to need sneak and invis here. There are a lot of mobs that can aggro you. You can get in a little bit of trouble if you do that, so try and be careful with this one. Next, you're going to pop up on map 5, the L section, and you're going to run north to the E entrance for the next map. Now, in this area, there is a flame spout, so make sure you bring ice clusters. It can be quite dangerous. There are mobs in the area, so be very careful if you're using ice clusters. Alternatively, you can just wait it out and it will naturally go down itself. Next, we're going to head east and we're going to go all the way to the drop P section on the map. You will need invisible here as their mobs are aggro to sight and magic, so be careful. Once you drop down, head to the M mark and this will take you to the camp that we're going to be setting up to farm our mobs. There are 2 camps for this one. Now this first camp that we're at, I find to be quite tricky. There's a lot of bats right next to each other. They do link by sound. We're going to go to the second camp, just a little bit up the corridor, where we will pull some easier bats. And what we're looking for here is we're looking for vials of dragon blood. Now this doesn't have the best drop rate, but it sells pretty well. As you can see, as of today, it's 60k per dragon blood. I've seen these go up to 100k easily. I personally find the second camp easier. I think the first camp, the mobs are really clustered together. They link, it can get kind of tricky at times. So unless you're beast, I would try the second camp. For our next camp, we have a good old faithful. I think everybody in their FFXI 11 career has done this at some point. You have farmed Gubus in the sanctuary of Zi'Tah for their boy Adamos and their tree cuttings. Now these come in abundance. There's usually about 5 or 6 of them up. Clumps of Beadamos sell very well as it's used in fame quests. A lot of people use Beadamos to get their fame up on mules, so it sells really well in auction house. Tree cuttings also can be used for creating tree saplings, which can be used to getting elemental ores, which sell really well on auction house. Next up, we're going to head to either of the Beada tree entrances, as inside there are bark spiders where we're going to farm some spider webs. Now, personally, I find spiders quite annoying. Being spiders, they can use acid spray, which is a really, I think it's like 20 HP per tick poison, which is quite tricky if you're soloing out there. Also, you can get slowed, and it's slow too, so you can attack really slowly fighting these guys. Also, as you can see, we can steal from these, so you can kind of double up on your spider webs. The drop rate is pretty good, it sells really well, it sells really fast, so it's definitely a good one. Now, I often see Beastmasters coming in here, which is a really good way of doing it. You can get slowed, but you still get your pet fighting with you. If your pet's got hate, which it should, you're not going to get acid spray on you, so you're not going to have to worry about your health going down too much. So it's a really easy fight for Beastmasters, I would say, on the bark spiders for farming your spider webs. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope these tips helped you out in your guild making adventures. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully one day I'll see you all in game. Bye for now everyone.